What's up, everybody? No, we are not coming to you from Castaway Cay at this very moment. We are actually at our home.
Yeah.
And but here's the thing: is the footage that I have right after the scene that you just saw is literally us getting back on the tram and going back to the cruise ship. And you might be wondering, well, why didn't you show us more of the island? Why didn't you show us more of Castaway Cay?
Yeah.
Well, we had one of the scariest moments as parents that you can have. I would even say, especially on a beach.
Yeah.
Our youngest,
4-year-old daughter,
Heather, turns around and says,
"Where's Grace?"
And no one in our party, and we had like 12, 13 people, I think, there with us this time. Nobody knew where Grace was.
Yeah. And it was in an instant. We literally had everybody. I turned around, "Where's Grace?" And she was nowhere to be seen. We went hunting for her all over. My immediate thought was, oh my gosh, the beach is right there. There's water. She can't swim. And I'm picturing my 4-year-old walking into the water. Nobody's going to notice, a little girl with, they're busy with their families. And so I went hunting down the beach, and so we learned some things on this experience, though, that we wanted to pass on because we hadn't heard this.
Never.
And as a parent, had we known these things ahead of time, it would have helped us not panic as much. And we would have known some next steps to take. So we wanted to share that with you. So one of the things is find a cast member. Yeah. So find a cast member or go to the lifeguard and let them know, and then they can radio to let other people know so they can be on the lookout. Be sure you remember what your child's wearing, and so that you can describe them so they know, what they're looking for. The other thing that we didn't know is because we had checked our kids into Kids Club before, they get the wristband. Well, they know exactly who our kids are.
Yeah.
They know who we are. They know what stateroom we're in. They know how to get a hold of us. Yeah. So what happens when they find a missing child, they actually check them into Kids Club. So someone had found Grace. They had checked her into Scuttle Cove, which is a kids club that they have on the island. And then what they do is they actually send you a message in the app and let you know, Grace is checked into Kids Club. So had we known that, we could have actually been checking our phones and could have seen, hey, they found Grace, we're good. But instead, we had the most terrifying 10 or 15 minutes that I remember as a mom and a dad until a cast member actually found us and let us know that. So we wanted to pass that on to you so that when you lose a kid, that's what happens. So, and on the boat as well, they'll check them into Kids Club and then notify you. So
even if you don't plan on checking your kids into the Kids Club, it's still a good idea to do that so that if for some reason you were to lose one of them, they have a really good set system to make sure that everyone's taken care of.
Yeah, especially too, like with younger children. So Grace has had, actually all our kids have had a little bit of speech challenges over the years. And so, you know, a lot of kids, when they say, oh, who's your mom and dad? It's mom and dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so so finding the parents can be a little more difficult. So I agree with that. Even if you were like, I don't know if I want to put my kids in Club, man, check them in anyways and do the initial setup. Go to the open house, get your kids checked in, get the wristband, and they even put it on so that they can't take it off. And it's all waterproof and everything like that. But even if you don't check your kids in, I would highly recommend go ahead and getting the wristband. They will put I think it's $12 and something change, $12.95 maybe, on your account. But when you turn the band in before you leave the ship, they'll credit that back to you. So it's a free thing, but that would be highly recommended.
Yeah, and one other thing that was cool, a positive thing that happened, the people, the fellow cruisers, they were so helpful. And we were like, "Hell, Grace, where are you?" And they're like, did you lose your kid? Like, yeah. What's her name? We'll help you. And they actually went out and were helping yell her name.
Yeah, so we had multiple people that I don't even know if they had kids, but they went scouring looking for Grace for us. So, and that was amazing. So thank you, everyone, for doing that for us, because that actually helped me too, knowing, okay, we're not the only people looking. There's multiple people looking for her and everything. So everything worked out wonderful and great, and she's totally fine and safe, and she was happy in Kids Club and barely knew anything was wrong.
Yeah, so needless to say, it was a very emotional thing that happened. When we found Grace, we were like, you know what? I think we're done.
Yeah, we're good.
So, and, it just didn't feel appropriate to be filming a crisis like that. So, but with that being said, we will now return to our regularly scheduled program. That's what I want. Yeah, see, that's perfect. Yeah, no, that was a little too much. No, more.
This is the boat. We've been traveling on for 16 days now without food, without water. I don't know if we're gonna make it, but I have a feeling we are. So,
you know what's amazing?
What?
I can't hear a word you're saying.
Whoa.